Hi everybody, I have a new vlog today. Come on over. Hello, how are you? I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Today when I am recording this, it is Sunday morning, February 20th? I believe it's the 20th. So I hope that you are doing well. If you are watching this on Sunday, I hope that you're having a wonderful weekend. And if you're catching up a little bit later, I just hope that everything is well with you, that everybody is healthy and happy in your little part of the world. And I'm sending you all my best wishes. My hair is a little crazy today because I decided to actually do something with it, and I decided to leave it wavy or curl. I don't know if you'd call this curly or just wavy, but I put a little mousse in it and actually dried it. Normally I let it air dry. And so, yeah, this is the end result of, actually doing something with it, making an effort. So, and then the other times, sometimes I straighten it. So, and I'm not sure, I think I might actually prefer it straight, but I don't know. But anyway, so if you're noticing that my hair is a little crazy today, that is why. And Sam Dog is here with me. You say hi, Sam? And Sunny is over here on the floor. She's too big to be on the couch with me, so that is why you don't see her. But you might hear her if she decides to start getting vocal, because she's a bit of a whiner. She's a really sweet girl, but she definitely whines. Oh, and she's decided to get up on the couch over there too. So maybe she wants to say hello. No, she's just gonna lay down. But at any rate, everything is going well here. Yeah, right? Everybody's doing well. I don't know if you've ever noticed, Sammy doesn't kiss, like he doesn't lick. He just sniffs me real close. It's really funny, but I don't know. He's not a licker. And I'm actually okay with that. So, right, baby? He's a just sweet boy. But it's just me and the dogs hanging out this weekend because Rich is away on a business trip. He actually left a little bit early. We left on Friday afternoon because he's going to be out in the direction of where his family lives in Wisconsin. And the plan was he would go out to Chicago, get his rental car for the week, drive out to Wisconsin. He's going to be in the suburbs of Chicago for his business trip. Drive out to Wisconsin, get to spend the weekend with his family. His brother lives in Minneapolis, so was going to meet him at their parents' house, and they would get to spend some time. Well, best laid plans, right? Because on Friday morning, some of you, if you tuned in for my premiere on Crafted by Corie, I had shared that I had taken the day off on Friday from my day job. And so Rich had an appointment at the motor vehicles place to finally get his driver's license updated. Things are still not back to normal here in New Jersey as far as getting things like that done. You have to make an appointment. You can't just walk in for most things. I was able to walk in to get my name change done. So I had gone in with him Friday morning, and it was like clockwork. There was hardly anybody there. It was the best experience I've had at the motor vehicle place in eons. But we both signed up for real IDs. Now, because mine was, my original license was a New Jersey license, they just handed that back to me, and then they handed me a paper that was going to serve as my temporary driver's license for my real ID. Apparently, they're going to mail us our real IDs. Well, because Rich had his Pennsylvania license, because he lived in Pennsylvania before we got married, he already had a real ID, and they told him they had to mail that back to Pennsylvania. So he has his paper, but no photo driver's license right now, right? And when I inquired about it with mine, I was like, heaven forbid I should get pulled over. What do I show them? Are they going to take this piece of paper, or do I need to show them they're like, oh yeah, the paper will be fine, whatever. Thought nothing more of it. Well, I was out to dinner with my sister and some friends on Friday night, and get a phone call from Rich. He had landed in Chicago, was at the rental car agency, and they wouldn't let him get a rental car because they don't accept paper. And he had his passport, but he had no picture driver's license because they're supposed to be mailing us our real IDs. So now the poor guy is just stranded in his hotel room for the weekend, not getting to see his family because it's a 4-hour drive. So it doesn't make sense for anybody to come pick him up, because it would be an 8-hour round trip for somebody, to come and get him. And so we'll have to make another trip out to visit his family. And that way I'll get to go too. So that'll be nice. But I just feel bad because he had this all planned out. And then, yeah, so it is what it is. He's making lemonade out of lemons. He's been at the gym. He has been catching up on some reading, just some downtime to be able to just think. He's having a relaxing weekend, right? So sometimes we need that. As you all know, he's been working at the Container Store on the weekends. So you know what? Maybe it was meant to be so he could just decompress, have some time to himself, and relax a little bit. And I know that I spoke with him this morning, and he's planning on taking a swim in the pool at the hotel. So he's going to go out and get a bathing suit or swim trunks, as he informed me. So he's working on getting that and trying to figure out how to get to the little mall that's nearby. We're not sure if they have Uber where he is because it's in the suburbs. I'm hopeful that they would have Uber there, so I have to check back in with him later to see what he was able to manage to do as far as getting around. And he told me he's going to be checking out the public transportation to figure out how to get to and from the facility for his work, where he's working this week. It's like 6 miles away from his hotel, apparently, but I guess there's a bus that it would take a little over a half an hour to commute to his job this week. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, he's keeping a positive attitude, keeping his chin up about it. So I'm really proud of him. But it's got to be a bummer, right? So keep him in your thoughts. And yeah, so that's that. And I think I shared that we got our pantry done. We're still working on the closets. So I'm probably going to wait until he gets back next weekend. I think I might do all of those makeovers in one video because there's not a lot of footage, really. I mean, it's before and afters and a couple of, things showing how we organized. But for the most part, it would be like a 2-minute video, I think. So my gut is I'm going to end up just waiting until all of the closets are done as well. And I'll just do one video on how we made over the pantry and all of the closets. So that is going to be coming up. And what else, Sam Dog? Yeah, it's me and the pups. I am going to be working on my crafting later today. So once I have this video all set and uploaded, I have a Cricut video that I have to work on for them. And then I also will be working on my crafting. I have a collaboration coming up on Friday on Crafted by Corie with some amazing other crafters. I was invited to join them for that, so I'm looking forward to that. More spring decor. So that'll be fun. If you enjoy crafting, you'll want to check that out over on Crafted by Corie. I think I mentioned last time, or maybe it was during my premiere, that I'm feeling like I need to go and do a Dollar Tree haul video or something. I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in a while. Problem is, I look at my stash and I have so much stuff. It's kind of hard for me to justify going out and getting more things, but I'd at least like to go and see what they have out now that might be new to me that I can incorporate and share with you all and do that sort of thing. So that is kind of in the back of my mind. And then you all have also, not all of you, but some of you have expressed that you really would enjoy doing a live Q&A with me. So just an Ask Me Anything kind of live event. it's not really an event, just interacting. So I think I'm going to be doing that this coming Wednesday evening. I'm thinking 7 o'clock Eastern. I will be sure to make an announcement on the community page, but just a heads up that I am planning on going live this coming Wednesday. So I believe that's the 23rd. So Wednesday, February 23rd, planning to go live on this channel. Come on over. So I hope you'll come on over and visit with me Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock. I'll be looking forward to chatting with everybody and answering any questions that you have for me. I mean, my life is pretty much an open book. So anything you want to know, I'm happy to share. And what else? My Christmas tree is still up. It's still up. Yeah. So I'll get there eventually. But I'm trying to think what else. I told you about going live. I told you about Rich's adventures. So I think he's going to end up coming home early. Originally, he was going to spend next weekend visiting with his family as well before he headed home on Sunday. But I think he's going to come home on Friday now because there's no point in sitting in a hotel room all by himself for another couple of days. But so that'll be good. I'll get to see him sooner than expected, and we'll probably be working on the closets this coming weekend. So, great, Sam. But what else? My day job is starting to pick up speed. There's a lot starting to happen there. So, starting to take a deep breath and figure out how I'm going to juggle everything, to be quite honest. So I will do my very best to keep things going on my YouTube channels, and I have every intention of continuing. I'm really hopeful that I can maintain the schedule that I've been keeping. I've been very diligent and purposeful. Is that the right word? I'm not sure if that's the word I'm looking for, but I have every single Friday since the start of my channel, I have posted a video. With just a slight exception over the mid-November to mid-December timeframe when I had that little bump in the road. But I diligently post every single Friday, and then a few bonus videos here and there on Crafted by Corie. And I think that has helped me to grow the way that I have. I mean, obviously, I'm not growing leaps and bounds. I mean, my friend Sammy from Unicorn Dust Designs, she and I started right at the same time, pretty much, and she's doing phenomenal. I think she's close to 100,000 subscribers, so I'm so happy for her. It's so exciting. And I'm almost at 30,000. And, you know, for me, doing it part-time, one video a week, for the most part, I'm proud of my progress, and I want to keep that going, and I've got goals, and it would be nice to be able to do it full time, you know, once I retire from the day job, if I can. So we'll see how it goes, but my job can be very demanding, and I was fortunate the last year and a half. I started my channel, my very first video was posted, I think it was June 10th of 2020. So about a year and a half, a little over, oh gosh, it's like a year and 3 quarters, right? But things were very slow. For those of you who don't know, I do corporate event management as my full-time job. And so with live events, that couldn't be a thing anymore right during COVID. But as things start to get back to quote unquote normal, or the new normal, and we're starting to go back to in-person programming, and sorry, my phone decided that it was full and I had to break for a minute and clear out the storage on there. But at any rate, I was saying that things were a little bit slow. And when I say slow, it's not that I wasn't busy. We had transitioned to virtual events. So it was almost like having to learn a brand new job. And I think starting my YouTube channel, once I was underway with doing the virtual events for my day job, that gave me a little bit of confidence to say, hey, I could probably do YouTube, right? And vice versa, doing my YouTube channel, that gave me a little bit more confidence in what I was doing with all of the virtual stuff for my day job. So it worked out really well, but I wasn't having to travel anywhere. right? So with event management, it's not a 9 to 5 kind of job. It just isn't. A lot of the things we do are when we're in person, are in the evenings. Travel is involved. Sometimes that involves travel during the weekend. It just really depends on what's happening. So yeah, so things were slow. I mean, we were super busy with learning how to do virtual events and doing the virtual events. But for the most part, what I was working on was during regular business hours, which gave me the opportunity to have all of my nights and weekends free. Starting YouTube gave me a little bit of something else to focus on, right? A little bit. Something positive that I was able to put out there and connect with people, and it's been a really, really wonderful journey. But as I was saying before, before I was so rudely interrupted by my phone, as we get back into our new normal and doing in-person programming, I'm going to have to start traveling again, and my hours are going to be longer. They just are naturally. My job can be pretty demanding. So I have to figure out how I'm going to balance everything. And I will figure it out one way or another. As I said, I have every intention of continuing to do my channels, especially the crafting channel. And we will see. And maybe the answer is I focus on the crafting channel and I only do vlogs on this channel just to be able to touch base with you all. I don't know yet what that's going to look like. But I'm also going to, they're asking us to start going back to the office, right? That was the other thing. I didn't have a commute I hadn't had a commute for about 10 years prior. It's interesting because I had worked from home for about 10 years, and then our company decided they didn't want people working from home anymore, or at least my business unit didn't want people working from home anymore. So we were all asked to go back into the office. That was mid-December of 2019, and by mid-March, everything was shutting down, of 2020, everything was shutting down, and they were sending us all home again. So I had a couple of months there where I was actually traveling a lot, so I wasn't even really in the office, but I was working out of the office, and so I had the commute and whatever else. But ever since I started my channel, I've been working from home. They did, again, in December, try to get us back to the office again, and then things got worse with the variant, and so I've been home. I've been home again. But come March, I've been asked to go back into the office again. So not working from home, gonna be commuting to work every day. And I have a tendency to not just stop at 5 o'clock. So, it's just, yeah, my time to spend on my channel is going to get condensed. So I'm gonna have to be really thoughtful about how I juggle. I'm gonna have to do more planning. I'm gonna have to be more thoughtful about how I do my channel, and you know what? It'll all be good. It'll all be good. But please know I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm hoping that I can keep up my regular schedule. Worst case, if I have to start doing a video every 2 weeks just to stay sane, we will see. We will see. I'm really hoping to maintain my schedule though, because I like that consistency, and I like interacting with all of you, and so we'll see how all of that goes. But yeah, that's a big one for me. So I do have a lot of responsibility with that. And when it comes to the in-person stuff, I mean, you can imagine what we're working through with all of the COVID and making sure that people who are, at our events are safe and they feel safe and all of that. But enough about my day job. Let's talk about the fun crafting stuff. So I mentioned spring stuff coming up. I think I am going to start doing some more just regular farmhouse decor. I have some things in mind for that I'm looking forward to creating for you guys. And Yeah, I had played with the idea of doing a Craft It, Corey, where you guys gave me a challenge. A couple of you did. You're so sweet. Give me things, challenges to try to craft. I just have not been able to work those in just yet. One was specifically around a product from Dollar Tree that I was not able to find here at my Dollar Tree, so that was kind of a bummer. But the other thing, one of you guys challenged me to do a 3D paper craft. I have never worked with paper that way. I'm assuming that I would use my Cricut for that. I have to do some more research because I'm really clueless when it comes to that part. You know, I am very basic in my understanding of my machines and how they work, and only because I don't have the extra time to really delve into it. And to be quite honest, I don't have the patience a lot of the time. I like things that I can do relatively quickly. So there's that. But and I'm not as technologically astute as my children are for obvious reasons, but I'll get there, and it'll be good for me to learn how to do that. I just, again, have to figure out how that works. So, and then it's like the Craft It Corie. Does it stay on this channel or does it go on to Crafted by Corie? I think it probably should go on Crafted by Corie. I just have a tendency to bite off more than I can chew sometimes. So there's that too. I need to be really careful not to overcommit myself. So do you guys ever deal with overcommitting yourselves? I'm sure we can all relate to that. But yeah, so that's what's happening in my world. Sunny's over here snoring. I don't know if you can hear her, but Sammy's asleep on my lap here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Getting some extra crafting in while Rich is away. I'm actually off tomorrow because of President's Day, so I'll get some more crafting in tomorrow, and maybe get ahead on some things. I always have the best intentions, and it never really happens. I think I work better under pressure. I think that's part of it, and so I tend to procrastinate because it then spurs my whatever it is to get things done. But at any rate, I am going to go ahead and sign off for now. I hope that you'll join me on Wednesday evening live at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be sure to post on my community tab about that. I'll probably be promoting it on Crafted by Corie as well. So at any rate, I hope that you all are staying warm, keeping safe, and until the next time, be well, be kind, and make it a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Take good care. Love you guys. Bye.